Early.
All right, so here we are. We're back at Nick's part 2 here down in Nick's basement, and we have a couple of other collectors that have joined us here today. Here they're going to be witnessing and enjoying this fabulous collection by Nick. And so we're moving over here. This is part 2. We just left off from the other video of Domino, and here we are at Central Park. It's a little dark in this corner, but this Central Park is probably Nick's second game that he personally had. You know, so we're going to have Nick join us back into this video to have the give you a little bit of information on that Central Park. You know, meanwhile we'll flash over here to the
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Fast Draw, which is another pretty desirable game for a multiplayer game. So we're going to bounce back. Here comes Nick again. Nick, we're part 2 here. We're at the Central Park.
So the Central Park, that particular title was the second game I ever... No, this was actually the second game I bought, or the third game, I forget. Full Corrales. But I answered an ad on Mr. Pinball. I wanted a game with mechanical animation. I answered an ad on Mr. Pinball by a guy by the name of Vic Camp. And packed the kids in the van. And we went up to look at it. It was at Kevin McHugh's store. And that's where I first met Vic. And, you know, after playing the game in the store, we struck a deal, and then Vic was gracious enough to invite my wife and my 3 kids over to his game room, and it was an awesome day of playing pinball at his game room with the Central Park in the back of the van. And once I saw Vic's game room, it inspired me to do something similar.
And that's what happened to me.
And we stayed in touch from that point on. Sharing ideas, sharing techniques. Him and I worked together to develop, you know, a lot of people say, oh, that cabinet's too white, and how many times we scraped clear off cabinets and had color swatches, and, you know, so, and that was the start of it.
That was the early days. I mean, we didn't know anything. You didn't know. I mean, you and I are both we our professions. We're handy guys. We can do a lot of things. There's nothing we really can't challenge. But we didn't know what was going on with the games.
We didn't know what kind of paint was on the cabinets, and we finally figured out it was lacquer. And
yeah, it was a wonderful time.
Yeah, a lot to it.
And now we get the chance 30 years later to share it. This Kevin McHugh, he had a company called Classic Pinball Incorporated in Clifton, New Jersey. He came from New York, and I have to give credit to Kevin for resurrecting and getting the pinball thing started in New Jersey. He was already heavily involved in New York, and he moved here to New Jersey, and thanks to Kevin, I mean, I don't know if I even have a collection today. He really worked hard when he had his business and developed a really great clientele and kind of resurrected pinball and got everybody involved. And this game did come from him, this Central Park. It was pretty beat up, but of course Kevin gave me a great deal, and I had bought a flipper pool with that, an Annaball, so I said, you know, maybe Nick, knowing that he wants to get into restoring, this would be the perfect game to restore.
Yeah, this,
it was really a heavy project.
Well, it was a heavy project only because I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, but it came out pretty darn good.
But the cabinet's still original, still got some Vic Camp touch-ups on it, so it's never been repainted, the cabinet. But the playfield was completely touched up and clear-coated, and it took me several attempts to get it right. You know, sanding the clear off and retrying my process until I honed in on what worked. But this was actually the first.
Is this the original glass?
That's the glass that I bought right after I bought the game. I don't even remember who I bought.
Wow.
You turned me on to some guy that had a glass.
Yeah.
I don't remember that gentleman's
name.
Yeah,
this game, believe it or not, had 5 rusty balls. It was uneven, lopsided. And for some reason, and you're going to vouch for me on this, for some reason,
Played like a bat out of hell.
played like great. I couldn't believe it. It just had so much power, and it's the weirdest thing because I have not come across another game that was that beat up and you know.
And it was not high tapped.
And it was not high tapped. So
Yeah.
just something that was supernatural. Just can't explain it.
Yeah, it was really something. And once I rebuilt the game, it played even faster, which it's just ridiculous how fast
Right.
it plays. And
That's what
I
happens.
gotta say something, I don't know if Gottlieb was doing something a little different, but I know I've played several different North Stars over the years, and they all played really fast. And this one plays really fast. When I got it, it was the same condition, and it played like a bat out of
You
hell.
know, there are some things
Yeah.
I noticed too, like a banker ball. My banker ball, just for some reason, I don't know if it's factory design or just the way they were. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the banker
I mean,
balls are really a powerful game.
I've checked voltage, I've checked current, and they're all the same. But
All right, so we're down to almost the last game here. There's the fast draw here. And
just go in the garage.
we got
Normal.
people arriving now. He's getting phone calls. He's
Yeah,
going to have a
so
big
if you
crowd
see
here
the
of
video,
20
you're
plus
walking
collectors
back
from the
door.
tri-state area, New York, New
All right, see
Jersey,
ya. We're downstairs.
Pennsylvania.
Let's film it.
And we're going to have a great day here. We're going to share this day with you. Hopefully I can get the camera back on while the crowd is here and just go around and inconspicuously videotape.
That's an original cabinet. Look how white that is.
That they were white. We found that out when my Jacks Open years ago. They were very white. And what a beautiful cabinet. I mean, it looks like it just came out of the box. It is original too. I mean,
Yeah.
just breathtaking when you can find a gem of a game like this that has been untouched and not restored. I mean, they don't come often, especially these 60s, late 60 games. This is a 60 or early 70s.
This is a 74. I think.
74,
Yeah.
early 70s. So
Yeah.
just a wonderful game.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to breeze past all these other games that are going to get restored from Nick. He's cut down to maybe 7 or 8 games. So in the future, he should get to these games, and he has a couple
We're
more
getting there,
space.
right?
He's got a little more space left. He can flip a few more up. We'll
there's
find
gonna
out.
be, yeah.
And down here, we're closing in. As you can see, we're going to give you a little. He has them on a slant kind of look, and here's the last game here. This is an original cabinet too. Right here on this
Yeah, that's a.
Jungle Queen.
That was that game I bought locally, and this got the plays. I don't know, it was 17,000 or
17,000 plays. Can you
Yeah.
imagine that? And I'm sorry, folks. I just hit the. Wrong button here. Please forgive me. I hit the zoom. And I'm just trying to get back to where I was. I don't know what happened. The camera is. All right, so going to try to figure out what happened here. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Oh, I might have hit that. No. And I'm ruining the video, of course. But now I'm getting back. Okay, we're okay now, and we're back to normal. Continue, and we want to continue this video now. We're here. So another collector arriving. We have 3 other collectors here. I want to introduce you. You want to say your name?
Sorry to see you again.
Alan, hi, how are
Hey,
you?
so,
Rob Lawson.
okay, so we have 3 collectors here that have magnificent collections. And Rob, no, I can't believe.
Everything.
No, it's true. It's on, it's true. Look at this, Joel. In your home, go to. Just got back from James. If we can put it on game, it's all the same. And it's a complete love for the giving, passion, and drive. Look, we're all getting older, and we still have it. So it's a pretty amazing. So, okay, Rob, how many hands do you have? You
22.
I hope, and probably know more about art.
Sure.
Oh, so,
People that maybe seen, haven't come across or home before. 60
No.
Gottlieb, Oklahoma.
Nice.
None of you
Nope, never.
wanted to know it.
I
Like,
know it, but I've never seen
right,
one.
and has was at the NOS by Fields in it. 10 actually signed ago, Nians,
Nice.
12 years away. Obviously before he passed away. There's a couple of Williams games that maybe you've heard of.
I do.
I've seen a Wilderness Serenade.
One. Wow, yes. I do know this
One.
game. I've seen more.
I just, I a beautiful new one. I just finished. Brand Gen come back last production. A
do not.
showboat. There was to mention that when you come down. So there'll be a lot of interesting stuff. I'll come over to, and then I'll probably a lot of other below a Buckaroo. 10 has the games.
10,000
Original.
a Buckaroo.
10,000 games.
You didn't. 1,000 plays on it. Come on, hold out. Tell me that.
Russ.
You guys hold out a little bit. Some collectors. Gosh.
I pulled years ago, basement ago there more. 18 years break. Walked up the course. Pointed that 5-year-old looks on it. I said, I opened. We'll take wing doors. 5,000.
Amazing. The Buckaroo. 10 amazing. Find a 1,000 who would.
I ran it and now
5,000.
has
Well, 10 plays with.
I into the ground.
1,000 plays. 10,000 for home. You calculate 5 documents. A lot of plays years. You know, how many laid in doctor years that over the forget.
The one,
He plays
one has
my games.
and
Things with
what's
plays
those plays at your most collection?
how many? The least
Yeah, like
or the most?
that you know
Plays. I
put on it.
changed. Oh, the children. Guess where the boys. When the whatever were young, 500 were younger per year. With average around 100 plays was doing there or 5 parties, and I was out every 3-4 night for the 6 part collect opening up New Jersey Thursday. So that local, if you believe it, there's and that only it's about 100 plays, but are not accumulated. So that's 500. That's per year. A good documentation I have to. For others out to think of that I like that. If you're out there, that the silver ball out things, see them in Sudbury Park. Think about 40 from you 1,000 play in Asbury a year. They're getting 5 a year. You could imagine 60s on per cage and so games were getting in this when they were on the art, with these and existing during their time period. So I'm thinking about 200 plays. I'm to maybe 100, getting 75, 200 per year because down our budgets now in their 20s. I don't do any parties anymore. I don't want to up on Thursday night. It's just parties. And it's lessening to under 150 plays the last 2 years because of the summer home and winter home in Florida. When I go to summer for 7 months per year, out of games late Florida. So, that's a summary about the gameplay for home use. So that's wonderful to know that.
Beautiful noises.
I know.
So,
We'd love to hear that.
Rob, we're going to be getting to your collection. We almost made it when we were at Joel's last time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't driving, or I would have went.
Yeah.
So I'm dying to go. Next on the list is probably going to be Rob's collection. We're going to get there soon, hopefully. And he has a more unique collection. He's got a lot of older games, really unusual stuff and rare stuff, which would be wonderful to videotape. And as you can hear in the background now, and as you can see, we got the party started. So lights are on. I'm going to give it one walkthrough with the lights on, and we're gonna.
Isn't that amazing?
Where's my helper? We're gonna walk through. We're gonna go right around the horn here.
Input to this game.
All right.
Playfield.
We're going the other way. I'm going to follow Nick. As you can see, anything to get these games, big videotapes. So we have this giant type of cord here that
Nick had a really good playfield. Mine was better, so we made a little deal. And so if you look at the I asked him to do one favor for me, and that's keep the Hawaii label on there. So he clear coated around it. I didn't see that. So that's a Hawaii sticker.
So now we have a view with the lights down dim, all the signs lit, all the games kind of lit, and
Just magic on it, but that can't.
it's a wonderful, wonderful location for the games. It's a beautiful setup down here in this basement. Love the way he has the games on a slant. I'm thinking about doing that in my collection, but I really don't want to move any more games. You have to move in 160 games, maybe 10 times over. I'm just going to leave things the way they are. But you get the look here of the games on a slant, which is really cool.
Inserts were installed right after their playfields was cut. They probably had done no artwork on them, no bare wood.
Would you guys boom if I just slip past you with the cord? Thank you very much. Sorry to interrupt you.
And look at the little baseballs.
Oh, we didn't see this game, you know.
53
Oh, wait a minute, we missed 2 games here, Nick.
Pristine museum's condition.
Tell us about this game, Rob.
Well, Nick, the restorer and owner, can speak to this a little more. I will just say that this is the nicest Gottlieb Grand Slams on the
Well,
planet.
let me just elaborate on
Please
that.
do. That's why I'm here.
This game sat in some old man's basement in the dark next to an oil tank for 45 years. And when I got it, when I got the game, I could not believe that there's no touch-up on this cabinet.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
There's no touch-up. And when you take the legs off, there's no color fade.
This is such a remarkable.
The only thing I did to this
Fine.
cabinet was refinish the original rails. But that's how light they were, because it sat in the dark.
And
that's what I
what kind of wood is that, and what color is that? And what do they call it?
I don't know what kind of wood it is.
But this game was probably hardly ever used and just stored and just stayed beautiful because of the lacquer paint, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing that there was no color fade. I mean, that's the colors that they were from the factory, you know.
And it came from Hawaii.
Well, yeah, I think Don just told you that
Yes,
story.
yes.
Yeah,
The playfield.
it was
But that's
in an
amazing.
officers club in
Honolulu.
Yeah,
It might have been on Hickam Field.
it could have been.
Yeah, where my dad was stationed during World War II.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See what these games bring?
It's unbelievable.
Just little tidbits you find about the games. It
If
could be.
every game had a log like an aircraft does, you would be able to, know every place a game had been.
Yes, I mean I
And they all
love
got a
hearing
story
about
to
all of
tell.
that. That's my favorite part of the games. The history behind them.
I mean, look at the coin door. Not a scratch. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
And what year is this game?
53.
53.
Okay, 53.
April of 53.
Incredible. Look at that little baseball. They both held up.
Yes. So this is the playfield that came with it, Nick?
That's the play. Well, the playfield No, this is the playfield I had was equally as nice, but this one was just a shad nicer. So I worked a deal out with Don Owens because he had this playfield,
Beautiful.
and the
That's what us collectors do.
Yeah.
I bought a game for just the center plastic.
Right.
A domino.
Oh, yeah.
Because my center plastic was cracked on my domino. I said, I'll buy the game off Dave Matrando. I bought the game and I changed the plastic and I fixed the game up and sold it.
Yeah.
Which was, I didn't care.
Yeah, we can do a little bit with
Go ahead. We got a little bit of
some
the
live
game in action.
Yeah, live action. That beautiful animation.
The first time I did the spider webbing.
Nice save. Nice save there.
First time I tried it before, I got it.
Come on, Rob, shake a little bit. You know you want to shake.
I'm too nervous. It's too nice. I just
Wait till I get a hold of that girl. Nick knows I'm going to shake it to death.
Oh my God! Just let gravity do its job.
Yeah, but he keeps his tilts high. He shake it. He don't care. He knows you can't hurt it.
Actually, the tilt
You just gotta watch it. Don't slide on the floor. That's all. If you slide on the floor, he'll be right on top of you, Nick.
Home run. Wow, that's nice. 300,000 in the kickout saucer. Very responsive. Good game going here. How about that?
Yeah, these wood rails,
I got
they don't play like this wood rail because, again, in the extremities that
so
Nick goes
smooth. Oh,
to,
it's so smooth.
it's
So
plus
it was
the.
never as nice as like that. Believe me, when this game was brand new, it was not this nice.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Some of these games are
Yeah.
better than factory new
Yeah.
because when you do it by hand and you're one person and you can really go to extremes, you know, factory's factory, you know.
We can really
You're
hear
making
that
3,500 games. They're coming down
Yeah.
the line pretty quick.
Nice.
Wonderful game. Look at the
Love the
artwork.
artwork.
Yes.
That is, that is just killer. Look at the little catcher here. Getting a look at her body. Look how nice that is.
Oh,
so sexy.
yeah. Well, they wanted to attract the players. They wanted to have some kind
Yeah.
of lure for the male players, and they kind of made it, beautiful women,
A lot going
especially in the
on.
50s. I mean, more so than as time went on. You know, I don't know.
A
That's what I
lot of women sitting up on the grandstand roof.
Yeah.
One selling cigars and
Oh my God!
a lot of
It looks like a cartoon. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a like
cartoonish artwork.
A,
Absolutely.
it's a cartoon, and it's just.
Well, who does this artwork?
This was Roy Parker.
Yeah.
So his was lots similarity of what he did.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I got to end the video because these guys are playing pinball and it's killing me. I want to get down and try to win some free games here today. So
Yeah. All right.
maybe later on we'll do another video when everybody's here and just kind of rough it. But Nick, I want to
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do appreciate you opening up your home and your collection to us guys.
Stick around for some good food later. And
Yeah, we're gonna do a full day here into the night. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it out there. And until next time, Vic Camp saying, see ya.